You probably know him as the master of surrealism, whose mustache is almost more famous than his paintings. When you think of Salvador Dali, the first thing that comes to mind is likely the persistence of memory, those soft, melting clocks that look like time itself has turned into a puddle of cheese. That painting made him world famous overnight. But in fact, Dali's early works were very classical. It wasn't until he encountered surrealism that he found his true weird style, and his creativity almost entirely fueled by love. His lifelong muse, Gala, was 10 years older than Dali, and she dared to abandon a conventional marriage to choose her own love and destiny. In Dali's paintings, she appeared as Madonna, goddess, and lover. Every mysterious female figure was rooted in Gala. But she wasn't just a muse. She was his manager, protector, and guiding force of inspiration. She negotiated contracts, handled finances, and drove collaborations, transforming the female role from mere inspiration into true co-creator. In that era, this presence was nothing short of revolutionary. Thus, Gala's brilliance lay in this. She was not dependent on anyone, but instead lived as both a fountain of inspiration and a symbol of feminine power. Dali even admitted, "Without her, I could not paint a single work." Dali's life itself was art. He once showed up to a press conference in New York wearing a deep-sea diving suit. "Why? I want to dive into the depths of the subconscious," he declared. Problem was, he nearly suffocated until someone yanked off the helmet. Whew. The crowd panicked, but Dali was delighted. Wasn't that the perfect live demonstration of surrealism? And stranger still, he owned a pet anteater, which he casually walked through the streets of Paris, leaving pedestrians utterly stunned. Dali didn't stop at paintings either. He even created one of the strangest cookbooks ever, Les Dîners de Gala. Unlike any traditional cookbook, it was more like a surreal dinner party on paper. Dishes included things like frog mousse, 100 turkeys served at once, and even a love potion. Dali insisted, "A man who cannot properly dine is not fit to talk about art." For him, food was another canvas. Imagine his dinner table as a surreal painting, where lobsters or flamingos might appear at any moment. So Dali wasn't just an eccentric genius of art. He was also a culinary dreamer, a walking performance piece. He didn't just paint dreams, he lived them. Dali himself became the artwork. His lesson? Art doesn't only belong in galleries. It can be your persona, your performance, even the curve of your mustache. Snap it, know it. Ask Max anything. Try ScanMaster.
Follow me.